Imagine this. India's manufacturing activity in April was the second strongest since early 2021, driven by robust demand from domestic and external clients. This fact alone paints a picture of a nation swiftly rising through the ranks of global manufacturing powerhouses. This impressive feat is backed by data from the HSBC India Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI, compiled by S&P Global. In April, the PMI stood at 58.8, marking the second strongest expansion since the beginning of 2021. Even though this figure is slightly lower than March's 16-year high of 59.1, it comfortably surpasses both the neutral mark of 50 and its long-run average of 53.9. But what does this mean? A PMI reading of 50 is the line in the sand that separates expansion from contraction. With India's PMI well above this point, it's clear that the country's manufacturing sector is not just growing but thriving. Output. This impressive performance didn't materialize out of thin air. Indian manufacturers reported robust demand for their goods in April, from clients both at home and abroad. Total new orders rose sharply, largely due to healthy demand trends and successful marketing campaigns. However, not everything was smooth sailing. Cost pressures ticked higher, pushing up inflation to the strongest level since January. Higher costs of raw materials and labor led to a modest uptick in input costs. But resilient demand meant firms could pass these increases on to consumers through higher output charges, resulting in improved margins. Output. These PMI figures, based on a survey of 400 manufacturers, follow on from the Indian economy's impressive 8.4% growth in the December quarter. This was largely due to higher government spending and strong performances in manufacturing, mining, and construction sectors. April also saw a rise in raw material stocks, supported by increased buying. Suppliers' ability to deliver items in a timely manner facilitated this increase. Vendor performance improved for the second straight month, marking another positive indicator for India's manufacturing sector. Indian goods producers are forecasting higher output in the year ahead. Opportunities in advertising and brand recognition were also reported, indicating that the sector is not just focused on production, but also on expanding its reach and influence. In conclusion, India's manufacturing sector is experiencing strong performance, driven by robust domestic and external demand, successful marketing campaigns, and improved vendor performance. Despite facing challenges such as rising inflation, the sector has managed to navigate these hurdles and maintain its upward trajectory. This paints a promising picture for the future of manufacturing in India, a future full of potential and growth.